Hi, Mickey Quinn here with Retail Level Up. In today's Moment with Mickey, we're going to be talking about sustainability and scalability. When you're building a business or starting a business, you of course have to think about sustainability and scalability. Now, sustainability is all about, are you going to be able to sustain your business on an ongoing basis? Is there going to be demand for your product or services that you're offering? Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year. That's sustainability. Scalability is how are you going to grow? Because, staying the same is okay, but you always want to look at your business as an opportunity to grow. Now, especially in retail, there's always seasonality. There's going to be peaks and valleys. And in any type of customer-related business, there's going to be this kind of a roller coaster of when is the demand going to come in and when isn't it going to come in. So making sure that you build your business so that it is sustainable is very important. And there's a really interesting phrase that I came across that originated in the design world, but it has a great application for when you're thinking about your business and maybe doing some brainstorming with your team or with a group of like-minded business people. And that's this phrase: offering the best to the most for the least. Now, these three questions touch on the three most important things of any business. Offering the best is referring to what products and services do you offer. To the most is referring to your target audience. Who is your target customer and how are you reaching them? And at the least refers to your pricing. And now, when you hear the word least, you might be thinking, oh, lowest price or cheapest. But no, least is referring to when the customer sees your pricing, they're going to recognize what a great value you're offering. So let's dive into these a little bit deeper. When you are talking about the best, offering whatever product or service that it is, you want to be known for being the best at it, right? Nobody wants to hear, oh, yeah, they're okay. No, when people are looking for a product or a service that you offer, you want the reputation that people are going to say, oh, yeah, you need to go to him because they have the best. They're absolutely the best at doing that. That's the kind of reputation that you want to have. So whatever it is, whatever product, whatever service it is that you offer, you want to be known for being the best and bringing your A game to your effort of what it is that you offer every day. Now, some retailers can get into the bad downward spiral of trying to be everything for everybody. And I'm sure that you have seen that happen to plenty of brands in the past. You might even go into a mom and pop store and you're just blown away by all the different product categories that a store has. That is when the offering gets a little bit too broad. So making sure that what it is you offer, you can do it at your very best. Whatever product it is that you're sourcing for your customers or service that you're providing, or a combination of the two, make sure that you can do your very best. The next part, diving into offering it to the most. And again, we're not talking about trying to be everything to everybody. Your audience is not everyone. There's riches and niches. Identify who your ideal customer is. What is your target demographic? What are the commonalities of the customers that come to you? Asking yourself these questions will help you narrow down your target audience. Because once you have a specific idea of what the customer is, what do they like, why do they need you and your services or your product, then you can market to them in a way that really stands out. And marketing can include social media, your presence online, your website, signage, flyers, advertising. Marketing and advertising is so broad now, and a lot of it can be done by the entrepreneur on their own or the solopreneur. But identifying who it is you're trying to reach is a very important step, and it takes a lot of thought and a lot of deep questions. The third part of offering it at the least, of course, this refers to your pricing. And it should be recognized that when the customer learns your pricing, they recognize that as being a great value. So that's the 3-step formula for when you're brainstorming about starting a business, or you have an existing business and you know you need to maybe fine-tune it a little bit or completely regroup because something has changed in your industry, in your town, in the way of doing business. You need to make some changes. Starting with this 3-step process of offering the best to the most at the least can really help you pinpoint some areas that you might have missed in your business model. And you may have left some things on the table that you want to pick up and take a new look at and offer a new perspective. For more tips like this, visit retaillevelup.com. And be sure to sign up for our email subscription. We send Motivation Mondays and Top Tip Tuesdays because all of us can use a little extra motivation, and we can certainly use some helpful tips. Because now, even more than ever, it's time to level up.